Let her go, boys. Well, I got up early on this Lord's Day with the sun peeking through the curtains. Thought I'd wet a line for a couple good hours and still make the 10 o'clock sermon. But the sky is blue and the breeze is cool and they're biting good not to mention. If I live right now, might make it somehow, but I doubt I could pay attention. I'd rather be on a day with my mind on God in the middle of His creation, in an old John boat with my Zipco rod for some private conversation. There might be a few people talking bad about me when they see that I'm a missing.
Welcome to the Esox Explorer Channel. I'm Chuck Nelson, the host. This first video will just be an introduction of myself and of what you will and you will not see on this channel. I've been fishing for about 40 years for muskie. Fished all over Wisconsin, Minnesota, Utah, Indiana, Michigan, and various waters in Canada. I'm a special education teacher now, but I had been in the fishing tackle industry for over 15 years. This first video that you're going to see on this channel that I'll be doing now, this one will be letting you know what you're going to see and not see when it comes to future videos. On this channel you're going to find 10 to 15 minute videos. They might be longer when it comes to the fishing aspect of it, dedicated strictly to muskie fishing. These will include preparing for the season, trip preparation, tips and tactics when it comes to your equipment, things to have, things to do, modifications, things like that. And of course tips and tactics when it comes to actually the fishing portion of it to help you have some successful fishing experiences. Some of the things that you're going to hear you may agree with, you may not agree with. That's the beauty about things, is that we can agree to disagree. What I'm going to tell you and what I'm going to share, I shouldn't say tell you, what I'm going to share with you are my opinions, the way I do things, but it does not mean that is the only way of doing things, but just what works for me and what might help you out as well. What you will not see is you're not going to hear promotion of sponsors or their products. I do not have sponsors for the channel. I'm not looking for sponsors. All the products that I will mention and talk about, show you, are proven to me, ones that I choose to use for various reasons, and I can give those reasons when we touch base on those. The companies I mention probably don't even know that they are getting the mentions on this channel. Eventually down the road they might hear that they are, but they have no clue that I'm promoting their products or anything. You're not going to hear any self-promotion about a guide business. I am not a guide. Don't want to be a guide. Was a charter captain on Lake Michigan for 30 years for trout and salmon. Do not want to guide for muskie. I want to go have fun, and that's what I do. I may mention guides that I have either fished with or I know personally that I would recommend for different bodies of water or different areas of the states, country, things like that. But I am not a guide myself promoting any of my business. Don't need to, don't want to. I'm not going to be sharing specific details on spots on bodies of water. I consider Green Bay home water. I've fished all over Wisconsin, but I consider Green Bay home water. I do fish other large bodies of water. Probably, well, not probably. Some will not get mentioned, just because that I was introduced to some bodies and some fisheries that I do seriously respect the people that did share information with me And then I kind of went and taught myself a lot about the bodies of water as well. I will share approaches on how I approach new water or familiar water each trip, just for the sheer fact that every single day is different and it changes throughout the day. But things that I do at the beginning of my trips before I even wet a bait. You will not see a big fancy boat. I do not run a Ranger. I don't run any kind of glass boat. Eventually you will see the boat that I fish out of. Very comfortable fishing boat for me. It's very well equipped. It's not a big expensive boat, but it has very nice equipment on it, very nice electronics that I've invested some money in that really benefit fishing success. You will probably not see many other people in my fishing videos. I fish alone nearly 100% of the time. Last year was 100% of the time I fished alone for muskie. 2023 season might, in fact, that will be different. I do have plans for at least one person in the boat with me for about a week on a body of water, and I'm looking forward to having possibly one other person, a family member, in the boat with me, probably on Green Bay or some smaller bodies of water closer to home. I hope you enjoy coming to these videos. They will not be glamorous to start with, as this is my first one and this is all new to me, but I'm sure that they will get better as we go along. If there are any topics that people would like me to expand on, or if there's a different type of or a different topic that you'd like me to cover, please leave a message, comment in the comment section of the video and everything, and I will be sure to touch base with on those as well and address those. Again, I am not an expert when it comes to this. What I tell you has worked for me. It's not, and what I do is not the only way of doing things, of course. I hope you find the coming videos enjoyable, informative, and that you get some things out that will help you be successful in your trip or getting ready for your trips. Thanks for checking out the channel, and check back for more videos in the coming future. I think there's going to be some good information that people are going to like to get you going for the 2023 season. I don't know how many videos I will be posting during the season. It'll probably be some here and there, but I'd like to get more videos done. I will be getting more videos done for preparation purposes for the season, because well prepared, going in prepared, is going to make your trips a lot more enjoyable and a lot more successful, a lot more comfortable. Again, thank you for joining me on the Esox Explorer YouTube channel, and again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
Let her go, boys. Well, I got up early on this Lord's Day with the sun peeking through the curtains. Thought I'd wet a line for a couple good hours and still make the 10 o'clock sermon. But the sky is blue and the breeze is cool and they're biting good not to mention. If I live right now, might make it somehow, but I doubt I could pay attention. I'd rather be on a lake with my mind on God in the middle of His creation, in an old John boat with my Zipco rod for some private conversation. There might be a few people talking bad about me when they see that I'm a missing, but I'd rather be on the lake with my mind on God than in church with my mind on fishing. Well, I like that preacher and I love hills when he really gets to throwing down. But I'd rather do my talking with the man upstairs when there's nobody else around. If I was there right now, I'd be thinking about which lure I was gonna cast. And he don't need another fool sitting in that pew dreaming about a 10-pound bass. I'd rather be on a lake with my mind on God in the middle of his creation, in an old John boat with my Zipco rod for some private conversation. There might be a few people talking bad about me when they see that I'm a missing, but I'd rather be on the lake with my mind on God than in church with my mind on fishing. With my thoughts a-drifting, I ain't even listening, while it all goes right over my head. I'd rather be on the lake with my mind on God in the middle of his creation, in an old John boat with my Zipco rod for some private conversation. There might be a few people talking bad about me when they see that I'm a missing, but I'd rather be on the lake with my mind on God than in church with my mind on fishing. I'd rather be on the lake with my mind on God than in church with my mind on fishing. With my mind on fishing. Missed a good sermon this morning. I don't blame you.